lap 108, you're clear. 108 at the line here.
Oh, we got a crash!
48 goes around. The big one happening. The one's upside down.
Slow, big wreck behind you.
Kurt Busch climbed all over the top of the 41 of Custer. The 2 is around. Playoff contenders involved.
14 car has the 48 car out of control through the trioval and gets into the left rear quarter panel and turns the 48.
Chris on the leader.
Well, Brett Keselowski's one here.
Car to the wall, turn 1 hard.
Oh, that's going to be big. Big.
Oh, huge wreck.
Everybody.
They're still running into each other. Newman's on fire.
13 cars got away. Everybody else is in it. Jimmy Johnson and the 41 of Kurt Busch.
Here comes the push. Gets a little side drive from that 27. Just gets him in that left rear.
Got him on that left rear.
It doesn't take much.
Can't do it.
You can do that a little bit in the corner where the car's loaded up, but on the straightaway, you got to be real careful. Look like just as the 41 was getting there, the 48, moved just a little bit, and that's all it took. That little bit of contact.
Kind of sandwiched in between 3 fast Chevrolets too. 88, 9, 48.
Oh, they're spinning.
Oh, Menard up and into Boyer, into the wall. Gets collected by McDowell.
Oh, no.
Keselowski crashes, and more cars are littered at the bottom of the racetrack.
Guys, I think that somebody may have gotten loose and got either into Jimmy Johnson or his car got loose and came down.
This third turn has been a problem turn all day long. I've seen cars get loose getting into 3 all day long.
You can see us.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's the 48 as a right front fender. The 24 got close to the left rear. It just pushed that air in that left rear and brought it around.
Wow. Ray Gaulding shoots the middle and makes it. Wow.
Oh, touch. Boy, Jeff Gordon.
And around. He's car to the wall.
I think that was Jeff Gordon.
Here we go. 8, 9, 10 cars. Mark Martin's involved.
Man, you hate to see this early in the race.
I believe Jeff Gordon was the first car sent up and into the wall. Somebody
hit Jeff, and that guy started it. Look at that. Looks like a junkyard.
All right, boys. Let's go to the garage, see if we can get it fixed.
It's because it is.
Looks like Jeff has got cars on the inside of him, on the outside of him. Oh, and Kenseth just looks like he was leaving a little room on the bottom and moved up a tad and got into Jeff.
Casey Kane involved.
Well, I think
Allmendinger.
Listen, when the field went by, there were only about half. It's only about half a field left.
Michael Waltrip in the 55. Into the picture. Pushed by Casey Mears. Kenseth with Harvick behind him. Oh, there's contact.
Get out of you now.
Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Fortune's out.
And a huge wreck to end this race. Matt Kenseth is going to get to the finish line first. Well, here it is. Waltrip in the 55, Mears in the 13, Stewart in the 14.
You can see Tony just a little bit late in making that move to get back down. Harvick and Kenseth on the outside had a run, so they were literally going to go by him on both sides.
Watch the 2. The championship leader somehow avoided getting really torn up in that.
See, it looked like Martin Truex was going to get through there. Bobby Labonte caught him right at the end.
Crash out of turn number 4. Brad Keselowski in front of Trevor Bayne. Contact. And a big pileup.
We saw this. We saw this coming, Mike. We've been seeing this coming. They've been getting more and more aggressive, and this is the result. Got the 24 car.
Now watch the 2 and the 21 right there.
Boy, it looked like the 2 just started to get loose. I'm not so sure that there was any contact. Almost looked like the 2 just started to get loose all on his own.
It definitely did not look like there were any contact between Trevor Bayne and that 21.
Boy, Brian Scott hit that inside wall pretty hard in the 33 car.
Crash in turn one.
Huge crash, unbelievable crash.
Kyle Busch got into the back of Casey Kane. Kane got turned into the wall as Busch tried to change lanes. And a lot of cars are really torn up. Yes,
Some heavy hits.
It's the big one.
Kane comes up and Kyle goes down. I think it's more like Kyle went down and Kane went up. They make a little light contact right here when Kyle looks like he's getting a push from Marcus Ambrose, starts to move to the outside and catches the back of the 5 car Kane and sends him around. You see Jamie McMurray, and there goes the 29 of Harvick.
Hamlin got hit by
Ryan Vickers in it now.
Yeah, Hamlin's car. Vickers, Ruderman,
the 70.
Stewart.
Martin Truex Jr. in 56 just basically all but stopped to keep from getting in it.
Riding along with the bat cam, 100 miles an hour on that camera as they go down the back stretch. Hard into the wall, the 41 of Kurt Busch. He'll collect the rest of the field.
The 18's in it, the 48's in it.
The 88 is in it. Just on the front edge, she starts to roll now on the apron. The 32 of Matt DiBenedetto. The 4 of Harvick.
Just
It's like the 78. Was that the 38 perhaps? David Reagan?
Yeah, I think it was a 38. It's like the 78 trying to make it 4 wide.
Now the 18 drops down to the bottom. He'll block the inside line.
What a tough spot for Kyle Busch. What lane's he going to block? The outside lane. Now the inside lane's going to come.
Here comes the inside lane. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. back to the front. Another hood flap flies off. Oh, around goes the 18. The 42 collects the 17 as well. The 62 upside down. Brendan Gaughan upside down as he went back in front of the pack.
We're wrecked here, guys.
And the big one happens right at the front of the field.
So Kurt pushing Kyle.
It just hooked him. And
Look at Brendan Gaughan. Just flipped right over.
it's like the nose of that Chevrolet just can't quite push him straight.
McMurray, you'll see him, he gets involved in this. It almost looked like his wreck from Friday. Starts off that way.
Right across into Truex. And then Bain in the 6 to the inside barrier. And let's ride through this with Martin Truex.
Oh, there's a car. Who is that? The 48?
Oh, Logano's in it.
Yep, the
and
48.
Busch and Reagan and more.
The 48 broke loose. Looked like something may have happened to it.
And here come the drivers who were trailing the field, tiptoeing their way through.
The car's got damage. We know that. It's got the whole back of the car taped up. Yeah, you see right there, it just starts going around all by itself.
And that was all but in the same area that Brad Keselowski and the 2 car broke loose earlier.
Very, very similar look.
He got a little bit of Ricky Stenhouse's 17, and then the 22 of Logano, the 41 of Busch, the 34 of Reagan, and the 95 of McDowell all pile up. So a 6-car jam session at lap 174.
Look at Ryan Newman at 31. He came to a complete stop. You could see he stopped so fast the car almost spun out with him.
If the leader takes the white flag under green, the next flag will end the race. Oh, around goes Newman. Newman up into Logano. 5 cars into the wall. 7. Caution.
Caution is out. The race is not complete. Not complete.
Had to get to the white flag to be complete.
What did we say 30 laps ago? You said, Darrell, not sure if you want to be around Ryan Newman. His luck here is not very good. Labonte up high, 4 wide,
4 wide is usually not a very good thing.
The 20 car of Logano gets into the
just
back of Ryan Newman, and the 39 started this whole mess.
I almost wonder if the 39 of Newman didn't say, oh, we're 4 wide, and maybe even eased out the throttle a little bit.
His spotter, Eddie DeHunt, just told him it's time to be greedy.
Oh, there he goes. There we go. Here we go.
Oh, upside
down.
The side.
Well, AJ, that was a humdinger.
Yes, it was, and that's there he is upside down, and I hope he's all right. I see him moving around in there. I don't think there's any issue with him.
Yeah, you just can't push on the left side of that rear bumper.
Well, you just can't keep pushing. He got into the 24 and just kept on pushing. But, Mike, I'm telling you, I started my first racer in 1972. This was what I worried about. 1970, 45 years ago, and here we are.
24.
Yeah, you just see AJ. He gets up against the 24 here. He's pushing him, and he just gets over to the left hand side here, and you can't push over there.
Even got himself. He was, it was not something that was intentional. He was just trying to push and help, but it actually even got AJ Allmendinger turned around as also.
Wow, look at
big
Danica.
impact by Danica into that inside wall.
Heck of a lick.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. There was no way.
It's Kurt Busch up and over. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Stremmy's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the grass.
Nothing else coming from behind you.
And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Boyer, McMurray.
Yeah, and running out of time. I mean, he's desperate, and you see the 36 move down just a little bit, and Yaley and Stenhouse thought he could squeeze by on the next to the wall, and he just couldn't make it. And this kid's ugly. Watch his thing.
Right on top of Ryan Newman.
Hadn't Ryan Newman had cars on top of him before here?
I think the 2009 race.
I think you're right.
Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards coming to the checkered flag.
Boyer's 15 comes up, clogs the track. Both Labonte brothers involved.
Chase Elliott, I think, fortunate to get away with that.
How about Alex Bowman in the 88? He gets a shove. He's going to go sideways, right in front of the pack. The 48 caught up, and the 9 is caught up. The caution has come out. He got a big shove right into the front of the pack. The 42 of Kyle Larson, he is there. The 11 is caught up. And flames coming out from underneath the 48 of Jimmy Johnson.
Here you go right here. 22 being pushed. Goes to the inside. Alex tries to block. They make contact. Around Alex goes. That's what we're talking about with blocking. Blocking is one of the things you have to do. You also have to know when you can't do it. But if you don't block, you're not going to win this race. It's just a difficult decision to make.
But they're just watching the temperatures on that 2 car. Water pressure was okay. He'll get a wedge adjustment this time.
Trouble on the track, Dave. Cars colliding on the back straightaway. Alex Bowman, 23. Tony Stewart, more piling in. Is that Kyle Busch in the inside wall? 18 car all torn up.
We're done.
Now, was the 43 being pushed by the car behind
Kyle
him?
Busch right
question.
there.
Yep.
He had slowed down and missed it and got run into by the 3 car.
AJ Allmendinger with a piece of that also, Doc.
Boy, Stanley Steamer.
Whoa, there's...
And around she goes into Kenseth.
Man. Oh, gosh.
Up in the air and into the wall hard.
Man, Kenseth.
Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed was...
I am not believing that.
Right behind the red 21. There's the 3 of them. Whoosh.
You realize how powerful the wind is in that situation. To be able to take a car of this weight, what's 3,400 pounds around approximately, and just pick it up in the air like it's a piece of paper.
You get a little bump down the back straightaway.
Here we go.
Oh, trouble hard in the wall, Robbie Gordon. And around goes Jimmy Johnson.
Denny Hamlin's involved, Martin Truex Jr., David Stremme. This is version 2 of the big one.
Everybody starts trying to figure out which line they want to go low, want to go high. Oh, Montoya.
Montoya got turned inside.
He got turned and
looked like Montoya was
there.
wanting to move around, and when he did, he just got clipped.
There's Mayfield's car in flames, the 41, which is where he started today.
You know, Jeff has
had trouble back straightaway, guys. Car around.
Trevor Bayne.
A number of cars
and
involved.
more. Logano is in it.
Crashing all. Oh, man. Look at that.
Looked like half the field piled up on lap 47.
You got to, I think that's Tony Stewart down below him. He's got cars on both sides of him.
And then Kurt Busch got into Bayne, and into the wall he went.
Wow.
And once Landon Castle gets sideways to the field, along with Kyle Larson and Greg Biffle, there's nowhere to go.
No, and these guys have all told me that these cars in certain situations are really, really loose and hard to hang on to.
3 Fords and outside line organized to push and help each other.
Oh, and around goes the 22. A hard hit by Joey Logano.
We're in it, guys.
The 41. Logano was running in the second position up there on that outside line.
Left rear tire blew out on the 22 car.
Push him to 38 around. Oh, no. One got in the back of the 24.
Yeah. It wasn't a flat tire at all. It was the 24 spinning, catching the left rear of the 22.
Get down that bottom and you're trapped there. What a close call right there. Woo. Oh, got trouble up front.
Biffle right in front of Junior. Kenseth is in it.
Oh, and turns Quapple into the outside
get
wall.
around him.
And
Kevin, a lot of chasers involved in this one.
Oh,
17.
Now when you get off there, if you can drive it.
This is definitely the big one we were looking for, guys. I was hoping we had not seen, or we had seen it and we wouldn't see this, but these guys hung back all day, and that's what they get in then.
16 got wiped out, and he wiped me out somehow.
3 teammates involved in that. Glad to see Matt Kenseth. Okay, we'll move over here to Carl Edwards. Carl, we saw the replay of the video. You and the 16 got together. What happened there that led to all this?
I was just pushing Greg as hard as I could. It's my fault.
Got a long way to go, and they're coming to the white flag. Yeah. Oh, here goes Kurt Busch around. Oh.
Crash behind you. Crash.
Oh, Mark's down.
Mark Martin is over on his roof.
Back on his wheel.
Into the wall. Casey Mears, Rudeman is there. Reagan is there. Robbie Gordon, Jeff Gordon. Let's show you again here, coming down for the white flag out of turn 4.
Looks like Keselowski got into the 2 a little too hard, but Jimmy Johnson just in front of that 82 car, you can see sneaks by there, along with Michael Waltrip. Looks like Keselowski was actually getting a little bit of a shove from behind, too, from Brian Vickers. It's kind of a stack-up that caused it.
And Mark Martin went completely over on his roof, back over on the wheels, came and hit the outside wall, and slid down across the grass. Right now we're showing Mark Martin in 29th position.
Here we go. 2 laps to determine who will win the race and who will advance into round 3 in the chase. Coming back into the NBC Sports restart zone. 220 feet. Green flag back in the air. The 4 not going. They wreck behind him. The green flag is out as they cross the start-finish line. Will they throw the caution? Trying to get back up to speed. Caution comes out. Now the question is, who was in front?
Stay in front of him. Stay in front of him.
Bad before the restart started. He couldn't go to the back of the pack. He had to stay where he was. If he'd have gone to the back, he would not have transferred. He would not have done it. So him staying in the middle of the pack created a scenario that this all happened, but he had no choice.
You see right here, the 11, heavy contact into the 14, ending his day.
On the inside of the double yellow line, you can't pass below the double yellow line. Oh, and they're left behind.
Wow.
Caution comes out before they get to the finish line.
Look who's in it.
Once again, Kyle Busch in the 18. The 4 of Kevin Harvick.
Wow.
Look at the damage to that 18. What a day it's been.
We'll have to see if the caution did indeed come out.
They did not get the white flag, we're being told by NASCAR.
Take a look and see how this happens. Oh, the 18 gets turned sideways by a push from the 8 car, Tyler Reddick.
'19 caught up in it. Martin Truex Jr. A lot of damage there to that right front.